Good day everyone. Today we are discussing the module 9, which is the market analysis. In this module, there are 6 topics which are the activities associated to market analysis, market trends, market research, type of market research, market information, and analysis of competitors. What is a market? A market is defined as the sum total of all the buyers and sellers in the area or region under consideration. A market, it is the value, the cost, and the price of items traded are as per forces of supply and demand in the market. A market is a group of people, of companies who have a demand of cheese and are willing to able to buy it. What is a market analysis? A market analysis is a quantitative and qualitative assessment of a market. It looks into the size of the market, both volume and value, the various customer segments and buying patterns, the competitions and economic environment in terms of barriers to entry and regulation. Market analysis is a thorough assessment of a market within an industry. The goal of market analysis is to determine the attractiveness of a market and to understand its evolving opportunities and threats as they relate to the strengths and the weaknesses of the firm.
Activities associated to market analysis. Market analysis is defined as evolution of the current market of company organization to look a new market expansion. Conducting market analysis, industry's description and outlook. Describe the industry with enough background that some who is familiar with it can understand what it's like, what challenges are, and what our outlook is. Definition of I industry, size of tour industry, rate of growth, potential growth, trends in industry, and sustainability of your industry. Target market. Target market is a business term meaning to the market segmentation which particular good, service is marketed. For example, target market is a business term meaning to market segment which is a particular good or service is marketed. It is mainly defined by age, gender, geographic and socioeconomic groupings, or any other combination of demographics. Target market defined in terms of demographic segmentation, geographic segmentation, psychographic segmentation, behavioral segmentation. The definition of demographic segmentation. The demographic segmentation divides customers into segments based on the demographic values such as age, gender, family, size, life cycle, occupation, education, religion, generation, and social class and nationality. And geographic segmentation. The geographic segmentation divides customer into segment based on geographical areas and such as nations, states, religions, country, and cities. And psychographic segmentation, the psychographic variables derive from two principal types of customer: personality, profile, and lifestyle profile. And behavioral segmentation. Behavioral segmentation is based on the customer attitude towards use of response to a product. Competitive analysis is a process identifying competitors in an industry, researching a different market strategies. It information as a point of comparison to identify companies' strength, weaknesses relative to each competitor. For example, a competitive analysis is a strategy that involves researching major competitors to gain insight into their product, sales, and market tactics. Implementing stronger business strategies, warding off competitors, and capturing market share are just a few benefits of conducting competitive market analysis. Conducting competitive analysis is important because you'll build an understanding of how your existing potential customer rate the competition. Number 2, a mechanism of development effective competitive strategies is in your target market. Number 3, an idea to what gives your company advantage over competitors. Number 4, a good idea of what customers are in need of. Number 5, strategies for how expand into a new market. Cultural and legal regulation. Does the local culture desires your product? It illegal to sell your product? Are there regulations to purchasing necessarily inventory?
What is the market trend? Market trend is the perspective of price movement over the particular period. Also, the market trends apply to all assets and market, whether there's a movement of price or volume both of the sold. Trends cannot be longer term, short terms, and all trends cannot offer investor for opportunity.
The third topic is all about the market research. Market research, it is an action that recognizes and defines marketing opportunities and problems. At the same time, monitors and evaluates marketing actions and performance, and conveys if there are any findings and applications to the management. Companies use market research to test the viability of a new product or service by communicating directly with the potential customers. This research includes surveys, product testing, and focus group. With the market research, companies can figure out their target market and get opinions and feedback from the customers in real time. A market research, it is also a combination of primary information gathered directly, or secondary information, which is information an outside entity has gathered. The primary information, it is the data that the company has collected directly or that has been collected by a person or a business hired to conduct the research. Next is the secondary information. It is the data that an outside entity has already gathered. This can include population information from government census data, trade association research reports, or presented research from another business operating within the same market sector. Under market research, we have two measure of market potential: market shares analysis, understanding of a business, short and long-term forecasting, perception of competitive product, and testing of existing product. A measurement of the market potential, it is the entire size of the market for a product at the same specific time. It is represent the upper limits of the market for a product. Market potential is usually measured either by sales value or sales volume. Next, we have the market share analysis. Market share represent the percentage of an industry or a market's total sales that is earned by a particular company over a specific time period. Market share is calculated by taking the company's sales over the period and dividing it by the total sales of the industry over the same period. Market share analysis, this is symmetric used to give a general idea of the size of a company in relation to its market and its competitors. We have also the short and long-term forecasting. Short-term forecasting are usually made for tactical reasons that include production planning and control. The long-term forecasting are for major strategic decisions to be taken within an organization and they very much relate to resource implications. Next is the perception of competitive product. Any product or service offered by the company in the territory or any products or service that directly or indirectly competes with or is substantially similar to such product or service. Shall include any product or service that directly or indirectly competes with, is substantially similar to, or serve as a reasonable substitute for any product or services in research, development, or design, or manufactured, produced, sold, or distributed by any company.
Types of market research. Number 1. Exploratory research. Prelim information is gathered that helps define the problem and suggested theory. Ito ay nakakalap na tumutulong sa pagtukoy sa problema at iminungkahing teorya. Number 2. Descriptive research. Size and structure are being described. Dito ay ipinapakita ang laki ng isang struktura o building. Casual research. This is when the theory is being tested regarding its cause and effect relationships, and size and structure are being described. Ito ay kapag ang teorya ay sinusubok tungkol sa sanhi at epekto nito. At gaya dun sa descriptive research, meron din siyang ipinapakitang struktura. Ganun, kung gaano kalaki ang building.
Marketing information system is a process and equipment in gathering, sorting, analyzing, evaluating, and distributing accurate information to market decision. It means market information system is all about procedure and equipment to get accurate information in market decision. The table of development information shows that marketing managers assessing internal information in the marketing environment and analysis planning distributed information in market. Number 1. Internal data. It is a database within the organizing from the company network. So internal data is about the information, statistic, and trends that organization discovered in their operation. Number 2. Marketing intelligence. Daily information regarding the progress of the marketing environment that allows the manager in preparing and adjusting marketing plans and tactics. It means that marketing intelligence is all daily information where a manager prepares a plan or adjusting a market plans and tactics. Market research is a systematic collection, organization, analysis, and interpretation of the primary and the secondary data to find out the solution to the market problems. It means that market research is a data collecting where market problems find or give a solution.
Analysis of competitors. It defines as you recognize your competitors and evaluating their strategies to determine their strengths and weaknesses that are similar to your own service or product. Analyzing your competitors is a very important part of your marketing plan. Look at your competition from the point of view of customers. Look at them from the point of view. Step in analyzing competitors involve identifying the company's competitors. Example, can be companies offering similar product and services to the same customers at similar price. Can also be all the firms making the same product or class. Alternatively, all companies that compete for the same customer currency. Assessing competitors' objective, strategic strength, weaknesses, and reaction pattern. Example of determining the competitors' objectives based on market share growth, profitable, cash flow, technology, service, and other segment and goals. Identifying competitors, strategies, incorporation strategic groups must know how they deliver value to the customers, must know competitors' product quality, features, mix, pricing, and all other strategies. Selecting the competitors to attack and avoid. Strong or weak competitors, close or distant competitors, good or bad competitors, finding uncontested market space. Selecting a competitive intelligence system, designing a competitive intelligence system, importance of competitive analysis, provides an understanding of your competitive advantage or disadvantage relative to your competitor's position, insight into competitor strategies, developing feature strategies to sustain or establish advantage over your competitors.